EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Silicon Valley. And with a foghorn sounding behind us, that can only mean one thing, and that is it's time for football at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, boy, what a matchup. Two NFL franchises with so much history, so much tradition, getting set to do battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the San Francisco 49ers. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His guys are in the midst of a great run, only one loss in their last 10 games. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here's the first drive now for the 49ers. And a glance here at the vet. He's got a lot of years under his belt in the National Football League.
If you ask coaches at any level to design their ideal leader of a team, I think they're going to check every box with this guy. He's got the poise to handle responsibility. He stays calm under any kind of pressure. And he brings out the best of his teammates each and every week.
Number 33. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 29.
Out of the gun, Purdy. Quick throw there is incomplete. You look at this Cowboy defense. In that win last week over the Giants, they were very good.
Have to admit, I was extremely impressed by what I saw. They ended up getting 4 sacks in the game, stayed in the face of the quarterback the entire time, made it difficult for him to step up and find receivers downfield.
And that's what they told us this week, that pressure on the QB is key. That's into the hands of the rookie from Ole Miss. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, this is where reading defenses and practice time comes into play. You've got to know what you're running versus zone versus man and how to run the proper route. And they just executed that one pretty well.
In motion, the tight end. On first down, Keenan. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looked like he was trying to bounce it outside, but no success.
Yeah, sometimes you got to just figure out where you're going to go, and sometimes you just have to take it to another spot. In trying to get it outside, the defensive pursuit was there and just ran him down.
Purdy now to throw. Getting this into the hands of Eric Dickerson. And they do finally get him at the 12. A big play there for the Niners. 47 yards.
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
Give him maybe a yard. Quite the opposite from the previous big gainer.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Throwing here, Purdy. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw, Purdy. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
This is going to be the matchup to watch out on the perimeter, and it won't be the last time these two go at it. Both of them believe they are the superior. In this case, the win goes to the defense.
And this one is right through. And the 49ers take a 3-0 lead. In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return. So here are the Cowboys now ready to go on offense for the first time. And they will be
You know what's funny? I'm most likely not going to have any 1,000-yard receivers this season.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass,
which I could get it for him if I really tried.
Final stretch of the year.
And then my backup is 916.
The numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much.
So it's like,
I don't know how much I should believe that. Sure, he's team first.
1 or 2,000-yard receiver running backs. We'll see what happens.
Including himself.
Plus,
the drive starting
needs to
play,
get
a good one.
Give him 19 yards to get 1,000 yards. Ellington's
I love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed. He's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking.
Let's see if we can get for them. I'm not going to force it to him.
They're usually known as quicker than fast. In this case, we've got a guy who's quick and fast, and he used it to great advantage.
Yeah, that's a double coverage.
The Cowboys at 14.
That's a dangerous thing about like keep track stats.
They've gone a full couple of months now since their last loss. Winners of 8 in a row.
And we always talk about the team has to play complementary football in order to really be a good squad.
I mean, I ran well.
I think in this league, if your offense isn't playing really well as this one is, you're not going to run off this kind of a streak.
You look at this Niner defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
So on 4th down, Austin McNamara comes on to punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line. The Niners offense, led by their running back, headed out for the second possession. And he's been one of the most consistent pieces of their offense all year long, no doubt. Shouldn't be much of a surprise then to see him among the league leaders in rushing here late in the season. Throwing middle, and it's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that will bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 11-yard line.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Flag comes out, and that's because the offense did not get the play off in time.
And you can see the head coach, he is not happy. Everyone getting away from him right now because he's frustrated that they didn't get the ball snapped in time.
Following the delay, here's 2nd and 9. Here's Purdy. Nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
16 yards. That's good for a first and 10.
Now Purdy. And he goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. Not what they had in mind there. That's going to go as a loss of 4. Purdy looking to throw. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. What do they have for this? 3rd and 11. Purdy. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 37. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Roman. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be.
And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play here for Dallas. 51 yards. Back to throw again. And his ball is caught by Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. A great play there. His 11th touchdown of the year. And the Cowboys are able to answer the early 3 points and take a first-quarter lead. Out comes the kicking team here for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3.
49ers 3.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he returns this to the 22. San Francisco's offense returns to the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
They just gave up a sack there, and if I'm not mistaken, they gave up 4 last week, didn't they?
Yes, and just looking really porous, aren't they?
They really are, and I'm wondering if they're going to have to start thinking about keeping the tight end in, maybe a back, someone to help assist, because right now, the quarterback's been getting hit a lot in the last couple.
And this will be caught at the 30. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. George Pickens, 84 yards. And the Niners are once again back in front. Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 10-7.
Cowboys 7.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Dallas offense set for this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better.
Touchdown, Cowboys!
Receiver now. We only need like
big play
80 yards or something.
57 yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is now 14-10. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it as we resume action. The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now.
Let me tell you, these extra playbooks that you put points and everything in, these are the playbooks that I allow all my big plays on. They're terrible. Just a regular-ass standard fucking plays are fine. They're way better. Look at this. I mean, just it's like they become like stumbling idiots. They get covered by my defense is terrible. It doesn't matter what defense I play.
The completion there, but this is what zone defense is counting on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
Get set.
Up the middle they go. Keenan. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle. That's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. He finds Pickens over the middle. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
First down at the 43-yard line.
Jet sweep. Here's Pickens with it. Oh, this one may need to go back to the drawing board. He's going to be swallowed up right away.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 42-yard line.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And it's a short one here.
I fucking swear to God. Like, I really fucking do. I swear to God, with these defenses in this game. With the hitting my fucking players and look at this fat fuck. This is ridiculous.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game,
it just doesn't matter what I'm calling. It doesn't matter. I have 3 different hundreds of different fucking plays. All this shit doesn't matter. I could just close my eyes and just pick a play. It doesn't fucking matter. It does not matter what I do.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. Keenan to the 27-yard line.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defense.
To put things in perspective, my defense is 91 overall. It's 91 overall. That's very high, by the way. I don't give a fuck what anybody...
Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going.
91's a good fucking
once he made the read, he was
able to make higher than yours because you're better than me in the game. But it's very good, right? You would think my defense is a fucking 60 for how we can fucking ever stop.
A great job there, Charles, just to hold on.
It doesn't matter what I call
contact. I guess
it doesn't matter if I stop my lineman. It doesn't matter what fucking playbooks I fucking level up. It doesn't fucking matter what I do.
How about the read?
Everyone is fucking Tom Brady against me. It's ridiculous.
Really making a big hit. Did not get free.
Pressure applied, and he's going to be taken down.
My team causes about fucking 5 turnovers a year for some reason.
Multiple players,
and it's just like
there for an 8-yard loss.
I've never played a Madden where my team's gotten less turnovers.
That's not much of a surprise to me, nor should it be to you. This team, they lead the league in sacks.
Yeah, they do. This is something that we are starting to witness time and time again. Have I played a Madden where I've gotten less turnovers? I barely get any interceptions in this game. Barely. The 49ers are going to turn over to the special teams crew.
And I'm getting mossed all over the place. And they're throwing everywhere. You can't fucking throw it in the middle. You can't stop their fucking throwing
and the lead is down to 1 now.
In the middle. That's what it's going to seem. You can't stop anything in the seams in this game. The only pass I can throw underneath points.
Get 3.
It's ridiculous.
That's where your kicker can really come to your rescue because you know
ridiculous.
After the sack there was a little consternation there. Are we out of field goal range? Are we going to be able to get 3? In this case, he stepped right up and gave them exactly what they needed.
A nice little juke. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And he enters this final weekend of the regular season as the NFL's leader in touchdown passes.
Ready.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
He was brought down at the 28-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
70 line.
Again, they'll go on the ground with Whitaker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39.
He's brought down at the 39.
11 yards and a Cowboy first down.
And the Cowboy first down.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
This is Whitaker. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw for it on 3rd and 1. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to convert by
And by the way, I use different
1.
playbooks too. It's not like I use the same playbooks every week. I try to cater to the team, that I'm playing. So I use different playbooks,
Now on
and none of
first
them
down, he'll
fucking
try to throw it.
work. They're
And he'll
all
go right
dog shit.
back to Lamb.
Especially the defensive ones. They don't
They'll
do
give him
shit.
4 yards
They're
there.
the
And
reason
that's
my
gonna bring
defense
up
is
2nd
shredded.
down.
Because I'm trying to use different
When you're
stuff.
playing a quarterback
I'm trying to
with
figure
some
this problem
experience and
out,
some
but it's just
moxie,
like
you enter the
when
danger
the
zone,
AI
you
wants to
decide
do
to blitz
something,
it
there's
because
literally nothing
if
you
he's
can do.
able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He
Which is
reads
extremely
defenses so
frustrating.
well. Now Ellington lost the football. It's out. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of the football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. On the ground, Whitaker. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A great effort there. Hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. As his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point splits the upright. And the lead is up to 8. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll wisely just take a knee here. This ball will come out to the 30-yard line. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought.
Oh, yeah, the old give the ball to the other team within 2 minutes and you watch him roll right down the field.
Play fake.
Look at this. Look at this. Just no one around.
Oh, he's got him in.
No one around.
Complete. Boy, 30 more yards and another first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
He's throwing for 300 yards in the first half on me, like every fucking quarterback.
They'll run on first down. Keenan. And he stopped immediately there. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
At the 21-yard line.
Purdy from the gun. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
It's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. That's number 4, sack number 4. They had 4 last week, so he's been down on the ground a lot.
Partner, they say the eye in the sky does not lie. And that's indeed the case, because they watched the game tape from the previous week, incorporated it into their own defensive scheme, and continued to get after this quarterback.
And now this defense will be searching for sack number 5. So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. So halftime here out west. Let's go east. That's where we find Scott Hansen with our EA Sports halftime
Our
report.
trip around the NFL starts now. In the Big Easy, the Saints at home to take on the Bucs in an NFC South matchup. And this is the Saints quarterback, 12 yards on the touchdown. The Saints will be a part of this year's playoffs. They get the victory here in the regular season finale. From there, it's on to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Indianapolis Colts. And here is the running back. He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Bengals wrap up a 7-10 season with the win. One more to show you. Let's go to Philadelphia. It's the Eagles hosting the Arizona Cardinals. And this is the Cardinals quarterback. This is one of the best runs from a quarterback you're going to see all year. Off he goes. The Cardinals walk it off. They win in overtime. With that, let's give you a look here at the current playoff picture. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Oh, where's 28? Is he not playing today? All right, we'll get Clark in there, who's fine. And then Grant, who, that's fine, he gets some playing time. It doesn't tell me I have any injuries, but I have a corner that's not playing. Okay. Awesome. I think next year this guy here is going to start full-time. I think I had him start one game, but I think he's going to start full-time next year. Who else did I start? Oh, yeah, the running backs. I'm just going to put Elam in and try to get him his 1,000 yards because he's kind of close to it. Let's see the stats real quick. There's always a stat game, right? Those of you who have played franchise, I'm going to take him out. He's had a great game. It's fine. If I lose this game, I'll lose it. If I'm losing, I'll put him back in better. If it gets close. Whitaker, Elam. Yeah, Whitaker literally needs to more than double what he's got. So he's definitely got his 1,000 yards. Quincy, I think Quincy needs to like another half a stack to have 10. But anyway, let's just play.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. Out come the Cowboys now as he'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives.
84 yards or something like that to have 1,000, so give him 1,000 would be good.
Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they?
If he gets 1,000 yards this year, he's had more 1,000-yard seasons than Whitaker.
These offensive guys are tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They'll keep it on the ground. Elam. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Third down and 1.
It's a gain of a yard. And this is third down.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And he goes
this guy Frost, I've got to get him in the lineup. I've got to get him in the lineup somehow. I don't know what I'm going to do with him.
Half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down.
And if
would it be safe
I'm
to
not
say
even sure if I'm going to even extend him.
Supposed to be running in the NFL. Maybe they're not
franchise
quite as
tag him. I
precise in
was, but man,
college ball.
Frost is so good. I might even put him as my number one.
I think we saw a college route in the NFL there. Just 5
But the problem is him and Roman are very similar receivers. Let me see if their sizes are the same. I don't know if they are or not. I'll tell you right now. We'll go over this, in the offseason, but Frost is 6'1", 190, and Roman is 6 foot. Yeah, they're very, very similar receivers. That's the issue. They're both
first down.
Almost the same
That's what he just did.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Let's go now.
Up the middle they go. Elam. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play, and it's going to bring up a third down. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Look in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 43. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down.
He's been with me forever. I drafted him a long time ago. Like shortly after I drafted him.
Now a handoff up the middle. Elam.
There we go. There we go.
Get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. 47 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
19 Tiger.
On first down, York. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second down and 6 now.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Back to throw. Howard. He finds his man. Complete. It's Roman. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away.
Yeah, I think Roman actually has going to have 100 yards. 100 catches. He's my high catch guy. The problem is he hasn't had a ton of big plays. That's hurt him production far as
yard finds his man. Complete. It's Roman.
He's still he's just like a
back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
He fucked all the balls.
Now flags fly in, and one of the Cowboys looked like he got going a little early. Penalty accepted, and that pushes him back 5. And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start. Back to throw. Howard. He finds his man, complete. It's Roman. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Illuminati there. I don't know what that is.
A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Point after here coming up. And this one gives his guys a 12-point lead.
Makes the score Cowboys.
A pretty long drive that time. 11 plays all told. And it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Gets past one man. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Purdy going to lead the 49ers to the line. 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Throwing to start the drive. Purdy finding room at midfield. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown.
Yeah, I mean, it's like, you know, it's got to be tit for tat. It's got to be tit for tat.
Hitting double digits with his 10th.
All of a sudden, my players are fast enough to cover anybody. They can't handle one-on-ones, even though they're probably way higher level than the guy they're covering. And it's just,
sometimes those slants,
look at this. He's just jogging behind his guy.
After the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens.
You know, every game's 100-point over-under. This is fun. I hate this.
He went all the way.
You guys have no idea how much I hate this.
Extra point.
As a football fan, as someone who watches the NFL, how unrealistic this is, how rare it is to see games like this. This is very rare to see a game like this. It is every other week. It's just touchdown, 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 touchdown. No defense. Touchdown. There's nothing you can do. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. I don't even like scoring a bunch of points.
And he takes
like 28 should be the most.
Just a little pass there. Call it the
It's actually kind of rare for a team to score 28 points.
The Dallas offense back out onto the field.
But it's like, you know, I'm getting 28 points in the first half just constantly.
An opening drive touchdown here in the 3rd quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked.
I don't mind the defense stopping me. I mind their offense being unstoppable.
You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do.
I mind if I want to hold the team to a small amount of points that I have to sit there and drag every single.
He finds his man complete.
Every single drive out. That's what I mind.
He goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. It took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down.
Look at this on the left. If that safety comes down, I've got a touchdown.
Looking to throw. Howard.
I'm not even going to throw it to him. Like, it's just, look at this every play. It's a 20-yard throw.
Taking it across midfield. I mean, just shy.
Where's the fucking defense in this game? Where is it?
15 more yards there and quickly another 1st down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man
coverage. I'm not doing anything
with
special. I'm not being unpredictable.
It is because
I'm going back to throw, and there's people 15 yards down the field just standing there wide open.
If you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to. Even if he has
Where's the defense?
Around him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
64 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter. Running game working. They'll stick with it on 1st down. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
The old Week 18 fucking multiple injury game too. That's another thing this game does.
Remember the Cowboys shaking up.
I've had no injuries hardly all year.
This is just the last thing you want to see in the final week of the regular season. Well, I hope he's okay. We'll step aside and be right back. They'll keep it on the ground. Elam. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Only a yard on the pickup, so a good situation on 2nd and 2. It's now 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Elam. And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. started. And his kick is indeed good. And that'll push the lead up to 8. So 3 points.
Oh no, it'll be tied. It'll be tied within 30 seconds because I'll go back to throw and some fucking random backup fucking tight end will just go 90 yards on me or something.
You're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
No, a nifty juke there.
Not much fun for a guy trying to tackle him.
And San Francisco gets set to go here.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Throwing again on second down. Purdy. Calling a gain of 3 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 4. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Get set.
Purdy from the gun on 3rd down. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. Here comes the 49ers punter.
That's the first time that stunt's ever worked for me.
Time.
Is that Texas one? That's the first time it's ever been. It was fucking beautiful there, but it's the first time it's ever worked for me.
Taken from just outside the 30. It's a 45-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And you have to imagine this defense saying, how do we stop this guy? He has run roughshod through him to this point in the 3rd quarter. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. That good for 22 and a first down. What did you see there on the defensive side? What allowed that good-sized run?
Well, they were in a cover 2 alignment, which means your 2 safeties are back away from the line of scrimmage. So if you can match up your blocking at the line, at the point of attack, there's usually some room, a big gap between that 2nd level and 3rd, and that's what they were able to exploit.
Back now here in Santa Clara. It's the Cowboys with the football. They'll be looking to tack on to their lead as we get set for the 4th. They'll look to throw here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Roman. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And that'll bring up second down.
At the Niners' 37-yard line.
Off play action. Howard. He'll take a shot for the end zone. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. The Cowboys on 3rd down. They've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
4 yards. It's now 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's, CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
San Francisco's offense returns to the field. And the complexion of this one has changed a fair amount. That last field goal made it a 2-score game, so they need to get points out of this drive relatively quickly.
Incomplete. Makes it 2nd and 10.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Get set. Line around up.
Out of the gun, Purdy. And he comes back with one complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Purdy now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the 49ers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Purdy sets up to throw again. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40.
He's brought down back at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw, Purdy. So the completion good for 7 there. And 3rd and 8 now.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
That is caught. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 31-yard line.
And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Keenan. Yeah, boy, the strength on display there as he rumbles through tacklers for a gain of about 8. From the 23, here's 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Keenan. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
10 at the 21-yard line.
The first carry here for Jordan James. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
In motion goes the tight end. This time they'll throw it. Here's Purdy.
Oh, just let him catch everything.
There, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Now they'll run it on the toss. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Who the fuck even tackled him? How did he get tackled? Did he just fall? Yeah, he just fell.
2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Cowboys 7.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Here's Purdy. And they're going to get to him, a sack. Sack back at the 9-yard line. It'll wind up going as a sack and a loss of 2. And now the task gets more difficult here on 3rd and goal. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down.
Brings up 4th down and goal.
What is my defensive tackle doing?
Gotta try it here. He's back to throw.
Here we go. Another Moss.
It's complete.
Wow.
In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. George Pickens. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
Is George Pickens like unstoppable in this game? Because every time I fucking play him, I can't stop him. Every fucking time I play against him, he's unstoppable.
But he will not get in here. He stopped up short of the goal line, and this will remain a 5-point game.
29.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And now Dallas gets set to take the field. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays, they're going to gain yardage, how would you say it, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal, end the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here's Whitaker. And he's got room. He's still on his feet. Inside the 10. And he'll take it into the end zone.
That might be 1,000 yards for him, too. He only needed like 113 yards. That's why I don't think he's going to get it.
His 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Cowboys use the big play to extend their fourth quarter lead.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm watching fucking, Northwestern against Houston or something.
They're going for two. They'll kick the point after. Point after, right down the middle. And it gives his guys...
And it's like I'm not trying to, like, I'm trying to take the clock down. I'm getting big plays here and there, but, like, I'm trying to knock the clock down. And it's just not happening. Yeah, they both have 1,000 yards.
12-point advantage.
49ers 29.
So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the finishing touch was that nice long run into the end zone. Oh, what a move. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of
I
the
got to get 52 in the starting lineup.
So
I've got to, I'm going to make little changes, I think, here and there, just because I need to get these guys playing.
The time left.
Brown, I might move
They're
Brown
in danger
55.
of a third straight loss as they come up on 1st and 10.
He's going to be like almost 30. He's in like 29 or 30.
Throwing here
the next year. He's got a good contract. I think I can get some value out of him. And I can put 50 where 55 is, but 52 is the middle, which is going to be fucking beautiful. Nice, fast.
Now
52 is faster. He's a faster player.
Hit as he throws there.
I think number 50, Sheffield actually.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Purdy. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into
just no defense. Just none. The defense is just non-existent in this
game. It doesn't matter what I call Sports.
These right here, don't even bother with those. Don't even bother with these plays.
2 timeouts still
they do
remaining,
nothing.
But scoring quickly.
They only allow big plays is all they do.
It's 1st and 10.
There's play sheets. They do fucking nothing. And I've got them leveled up all the way. Look at this. Every time I call a fully leveled play sheet like this, they just shred the fuck out of it.
18. That's another 40.
Purdy to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And down inside the 15 he goes. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts.
I'm disgusted by it.
They'll head to the sideline and talk
I don't
over
like the
what
fact
to
that this
do
game is made for multiplayer. It's made to high score, made for multiplayer, and it's like to play as a franchise, I want to simulate an NFL game, and kind of actually have strategy and stuff. There's no strategy in this game. Everybody gets a win on offense.
Throwing Purdy. And he takes a shot on the release.
That's not
this
a
will be
fumble?
incomplete. Final 90 seconds.
Like, watch. This is a complete fumble. Yeah, it's a fucking fumble. The ball leaves his hands when it's behind his back. Hold on. What the fuck? Maybe that's okay. Maybe it wasn't. That's weird.
It's here. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Purdy. Over the middle, it's complete. And the Niners are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
To throw is Purdy. And this is caught down.
It literally didn't matter when I called there. They were going to go right to
everything here.
It didn't matter. The AI is just... We're going to score every single
game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now. probably going to rely on the onside kick.
It's going to be a fucking 95 fucking
It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance.
I can't wait to play this
again.
And
that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side.
I can't wait to have my fucking defense that I craft and build and
on the other side,
fucking
get that hand
fucking pick.
No doubt about it.
To sit there and just get shredded every fucking week, and there's nothing I can fucking do about it. There's nothing. There's no play call. There's no stunts. There's no fucking preparation. There's nothing I can do. I do my weekly fucking prep, all that shit. There's nothing I can do. When the AI wants to fucking score, they just do whatever the fuck they want to do.
And field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
And he'll get this into enemy territory, but not by much, as he's down to the 48. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout, as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. The Cowboys on their way to victory as they take a knee. Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one, because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to a one-possession game at the end, that's not something we see very often. And in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Cowboys, they finished the regular season with another win, their 15th against just 2 losses. And now they'll have the week off as they get set to go after a Super Bowl title. Meanwhile, for the 49ers, it could be a potentially devastating loss as they finish with a mark of 9-8. But they've got better days in their future. Of that, you can be sure. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
All right, guys, real quick, we'll just go over the, I guess I'll just show you the stats for the season. We'll just kind of fast forward it, I guess, just switch over to the next week, advance, and I'll show you the stats. Here we go. Here we go. Just put all in the power back. Let's go. Yeah, I think I'm going to move Brown and let what's-his-face go. Mathis. I don't know. I want to keep Mathis, but we'll see. Let's keep going power with him. Tune. Run stopper. That's another guy I should be playing. I need to get rid of 2 linebackers, to be honest. I really should be moving on from 2 of them, because I have 2 others I can step right in, and my defense will be just as good, if not better, to be honest. I'm going to go to a 70 agile here. And then we'll move on and just keep doing power. Woodard. Power. And I can't upgrade Hinton. I've never seen this before, where he's so upgraded I can't put points into him. I've never seen that before. But I very rarely have had a quarterback this long, because I usually can't sign my quarterbacks on my other seasons. So he's been the one that I could actually keep and put points into and all that. I mean, what is 7th or 8th year? All right, here we go. I'll show you their stats and all that. They didn't make any of these lists here, which is fine. Close to a lot of them. So yeah, 4,500 yards. Yep, 42 touchdowns, 12 picks. That's the most picks he's thrown in a long time. I'll show you his lifetime stats here. I usually don't even throw 10. I don't mind. He's about half and half. Okay. Yeah. I don't know that I do this many. Yeah, this is an off year. 45-13. His best year was this year when he was MVP of the league. 56-6, 4,500. That's really good. That's the record for touchdowns passed in a season. Hit 54 last year. Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's a little off this year. Not that bad, but so rushing at 2,000-yard rushers. I had the same thing happen last year. Believe it or not. Look, he had 1,000 yards last year. As a backup, he's been nothing but a backup. He's had 2,000-yard years as a backup. That's pretty good. That's unheard of. That's like unprecedented. And this guy here has had 2,000-yard seasons. He never has it. Like, he was a third-string running back, second-string running back. Then he started at 1,300 yards, almost 1,400. Okay, yeah, 3,000-yard receivers. Okay, cool. So Allington was actually he was my leading receiver for a while. 70 catches, 1,000 yards, and 11 touchdowns. That's very good for a rookie. Roman, 102 catches, 1,100 yards, 10 touchdowns. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful season. Another great season by CD Lamb. He might be the all-time leading receiver. You know, after a couple of years, like a couple more years like this, because I think Rice is in the 18,000s. He's got 16,000, I think. Let's go to NFL record book. Receiving yards. Oh, no. Oh, hold on. In a season. No, I was looking for it in a career. Holy shit, he's got 22,000 receiving. Oh my God, Jerry Rice, Jesus Christ. Okay, yeah, I did not realize he had that many yards. Jesus. You know what's funny? I remember fucking Marino had like 50 or 60,000 throwing yards. Like, they'll never be broken. Fucking Tom Brady, 89,000. Emmitt Smith, 18,000. You know what's funny? That guy is one of the few running backs that I think would be good in any era. Marshall Faulk's one of them. LaDainian Tomlinson's another one. Edgerrin James is one. I'm trying to think of other guys who'd be good in every area. I don't think Walter Payton would have been. He was too loose with the ball. Barry Sanders would have been one of them. Christian Okoye might have been, for how big he was. But Emmitt Smith, no one talks about Emmitt Smith. The thing about Emmitt Smith, what made Emmitt Smith great is he was one of their leading receivers every year. He was like a premier running back that could catch. Hinton has the catches, the pass touchdowns. Rookie season. Let's see rookie season. So Hinton has the passing touchdowns for a rookie. 30s, that's really good for a rookie. 1,800 yards. This will never be broken. Eric Dickerson's 1,800 yards as a rookie will never be broken. This is never going to be broken right here. Never. Brock Bowers might not be broken either. Nitrate Lane will never be broken. Jay Todd, 16. Okay, I don't know who that guy is, but stay away from him. The passing yards will be broken, most likely. I don't know. But yeah, this will never be broken. Puka Nacua one will probably never be broken. The Randy Moss will never be broken. The receptions are going to be tough to be broken. Nitrate Lane will never even be fucking touched. Like, never even be touched. Anyway. I will see you guys in the playoffs.